Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kitchen Talk, and I'm your host, Leanne Moore. Today is September 3rd, and we're going to explore Lake Las Vegas. So, you all are tuning in today. You know about Vegas. Lake Las Vegas is an oasis of its own. It's a resort style community, has over 11 brand new home sites. But if you have not experienced Lake Las Vegas, it is a place that you have to visit. It's on a 320-acre lake. It has two championship golf courses. It's the Jack Nicklaus signature design, and it has the village where you can do shopping. You have a lot of water activities. You can even take a cruise on the lake. And Lake Las Vegas has townhomes. They also is the home of the Hilton Las Vegas Resort and the Westin. I can go on and on and on, but we're going to go into that. And we have a guest today. His name is Michael Sweeney. He's with Fairway Mortgage. And I'm telling you, this guy, if you need to get a loan, talk to Michael. And we're going to introduce Michael on the show here. How you doing, Michael?
Leanne, how are you today? Thank you very much for inviting me into your Kitchen Talk show.
Oh, man, I couldn't have had a show without you. Couldn't have had a show without you. Thank you. So, first of all, tell everybody a little bit about you, and then we'll go into the mortgage business.
Myself, I've been in the mortgage business for 30 plus years. Been here in Las Vegas for about that length of time. What Leanne's about to show you, Lake Las Vegas, we're very, very experienced out there. I did one of the first custom loans out there 29 years ago. Lakes Las Vegas is an unbelievable community. I've owned a couple of houses out there, and I plan on retiring out there as well.
Right.
So you're going to be very interested in. It's a beautiful, beautiful community. It's not like being in Las Vegas. It's like being in Santa Monica.
Right, right. And tell everybody about the loan business. People think, okay, yes, there are new homes in Las Vegas. They think, oh, well, maybe I have to get my lender from the state that I'm living in. You can handle loans from, you can help anybody from anywhere for a loan in Vegas. As a matter of fact, you can help them in a loan in any state.
Well, a couple of things people need to realize. If you're relocating here from Ohio, for instance, California, whatever the case may be, your lender needs to be licensed in the state of Nevada. So everyone's not licensed in every state in the country. I, on the other hand, am licensed here in some other states. The firm I work for is a national firm. We do a lot of relocation loans. Loans themselves have become a little bit difficult since 2009, and rightfully so. The liar loans, as they were called, have disappeared. Credit is a huge issue with loans today, as it's always been, but today there's even more credence put on your FICO scores. So what we do, we have a division inside our company that actually helps enhance people's FICO scores. 620 is pretty much the benchmark, but the higher we can get you, the better off your rate is. For instance, a 620 score versus a 720 score is about a half a point in rate. And it behooves the clients to increase their scores, which we help at no charge. Probably about 50 to 60% of our clients, we help enhance their scores. It's a very, very crucial part of a mortgage.
Wow, that's good. So if someone were to come to Lake Las Vegas or visit Las Vegas with me, and I'm taking them on a tour, and I would normally have them pre-qualified, so I would normally call you first. You all can handle homes in Lake Las Vegas, meaning that you don't necessarily have to use the new home builder's lender, right?
There's incentives to go with builder lenders. However, they can't force you to go there. That's against RESPA. That's a violation. We do primarily, my forte is in doing new construction. I know most of the builders in town. Most of them know me. We do a tremendous amount of builder loans, but my team, about 95% of what we do resale as well. But we're very, very versed in new construction. It's a little bit more difficult, primarily because you're living with a consumer for anywhere from 4 to 9 months based on the build out time. And that's doing that same loan over and over and over, because we have to continually update and stay on top of our consumers, make sure their credit stays good, make sure their jobs stay in place, especially with COVID today, with all the stuff that's going on with people's job positions. It's very critical, and that's why the builders like working with specific lenders. It's very critical you stay on top of your borrowers. For upwards of some of my big custom builds are a year plus. It's a long time to interact with your client because a lot of things happen in a person's life. So that's why builders are very critical about the lenders they work with. In resales, just the same as well, like with you, Leanne. The realtor partners I have, they know that we really take care of their clients. Much easier to do a resale, short period of time, 60 days, 30 to 60, whereas the average new construction is 4 months to a year. And some of the customs are more than a year. So we can handle pretty much everything that happens out in Lake Las Vegas. I've been lending out there, like I said, for 3 decades. I've done a lot of loans in Lake Las Vegas.
I'm going to show you a little bit about Lake Las Vegas, and we're going to talk a lot more about Lake Las Vegas during the show. So here's a little bit about Lake Las Vegas, you guys. As you can see, I mean, it's a beautiful place to live. It's a beautiful place to visit. We're going to explore some of the homes there. As Michael said earlier, that if you're interested in buying a home in Lake Las Vegas, he can do the loans. We can find that perfect home for you. And if you have any questions, please chime in. Kitchen Talk is a live show, and we want you to interact with our guests. And if you have any questions, please comment. We do have one from Melinda Campbell. Says, beautiful. Thank you, Melinda. Thank you so much for joining Kitchen Talk. I appreciate you watching. Lake Las Vegas started in the 90s, I believe. They broke ground in the 90s.
Yes, actually, that project's been around for quite a few decades. There's been a few financial challenges. The current owners, the Paulson Group and Raintree and Pat Parker, which you've met Pat on one of our training tours. Yeah. Pat Parker is head of Raintree, and that's the new developer owner of Lake Las Vegas. The Paulson Group is a very large hedge fund firm that's put a lot of money in bringing Lake Las Vegas, the city and the town back. The little intimate village they have, which is quite beautiful. Right. They're the ones that are building those big spec houses, those multi-million-dollar beautiful houses, right on the opposite side of South Shore.
Yes.
Yeah, Lake Las Vegas is quite impressive. I can't wait to retire and be. I know. I know. I'm absolutely going to be one of their residents.
I was blown away by the state. The lakeshore homes, the custom builds. I mean, they're beautiful. They are beautiful. You can even dock your boat there, you guys. So we're going to show a little bit about, I have a few pictures we're going to show. We'll come back to talking a little bit about Lake Las Vegas. Here is the entrance as you go into Lake Las Vegas, you guys. Beautiful place. It's minutes away from Lake Mead. You're like 28 minutes from Las Vegas. It's about 14 miles. You're in the city of Henderson, so it's not a bad drive. This is pictures of the estates. I believe they have 10 lots that they are building. They have built one already. I believe that sold for about $7 million. As you can see, it's beautiful. It sits right off the water, you guys. Um, and this Lakes Las Vegas. If you um, purchase a home in Lake Las Vegas with your HOA, you will have access to the sports club there. It's a beautiful facility, tennis court, pool, anything you can imagine is in this sports club. This is a Seasons Market, which is located in the Village. We'll talk about that a little bit on the video as we take the drive through Lake Las Vegas, but it's a cute little market that sells just about everything. If you want, you can stop there, get your food, you can get snacks, your dinner. They have wine. So it's a lot of nice things you can do. This is a shot of the Village. Now, all of this, you guys, is right in the center of Lake Las Vegas, okay? So they have retail stores there. I mean, you can literally just drive down the hill and just take a walk through this beautiful village. This is another picture of the actual lake that is right there next to the village, next to the Seasons Market. This is the La Contessa yacht that actually does cruises, so you can actually take a cruise there. They have paddle boarding, they have gondola rides, they have concerts on the water. There's a glass stage where they have the bands on. It's just a great place to visit. This is another angle of the village, so you can see people doing the water sports and everything. So again, you guys, you can go there and visit, take a vacation, or you can live in Lake Las Vegas. And I think I would take the latter. Many different floor plans available. Like I said, they have 11 builders available there at Lake Las Vegas, and several different floor plans. I'm going to bring Michael Sweeney back up. Any other additional thoughts that you want to make on Lake Las Vegas and what's going on in the mortgage world? I do have a couple of questions.
As far as mortgages, everything kind of status quo. There's no big changes. Our rates are at historic lows, which they will not stay forever. So people need to get their arms around the 3% range is going to disappear in the next 2 years. So, this is the reason the market's so hot right now is a lot of it's because of interest rates, and they will not stay like this forever, folks. So if you're going to buy, I highly recommend you do it in the next 12 months or sooner.
If you are interested in calling Michael Sweeney, I have his information scrolling on the screen below. And let's see, what comments do we have today? I have one. It says, with new development, we typically find an increase in construction defects claims for damages. Please comment on any pending litigations with respect to new constructions in or around Las Vegas. That's from Lonzie Johnson.
Yeah, Lake Las Vegas specifically. I don't know of any litigations going on out there.
Yeah, I haven't. It's, I've sold several new homes in Vegas, and I have not experienced any defects with any of my buyers. Again, if you are buying and you can go through the process of getting your inspection, there are licensed inspectors that are specialized. They have to be bonded to inspect the new home sites, but you can get you a home inspector for that. I've worked with Michael with tours in Las Vegas on new homes, and we are both experienced in new homes, resale homes. If you have any questions, you can also call us, both of us. His name is, and information is scrolling on the screen. We will get other comments you want to make.
I'm open to answer mortgage questions, at least. Said we specialize in new construction, so I might be able to help out there too. But Lake Las Vegas specifically is going to go through a pretty major boom. They've been under a boom for about a year and a half, and that should continue with Paulson Group owning Lake Las Vegas and Raintree managing it. They have an influx of funds they didn't have in the past, so all their previous issues should be, yesterday's news. And I see nothing but great things for Lake Las Vegas. Hence the reason I am definitely planning on being there in the next 2 years.
I'm with you. I'm in love with the estate, the custom build. Have my boat docked right next to my custom build home.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Thank you for joining today on Kitchen Talk. Really appreciate you coming on. Love to have you come back so we can talk about this more. And again, everybody, if you have any questions, if you again are interested in getting a loan, if you are looking in Las Vegas, if you're looking in Henderson, Reno, California, Ohio, Texas, you can call Michael Sweeney. His number is scrolling on the screen. He's with Fairway Mortgage. And my information, I'm going to pop up. And that's going to tell you a little bit about me. I am a broker in California, and I am a licensed realtor in Las Vegas, but I do service for anyone who's interested in moving to California, or for those who are in California that are interested in moving to Las Vegas or any other state. I can refer you to another state if you're interested in purchasing a home. Las Vegas has a lot to offer. Edge, Centennial is a great area that's becoming pretty popular for people coming from California. We have Southern Highlands. And remember, when you purchase a home with me, buyer representation is free. So if you're interested in wanting to know about what community has HOA, if you want to know what SIDS or LIDs are, do you have an RV? You want to find a home that you can put your RV boat next to your home or attached to your home? I can active 55 plus communities, just a variety of homes available in Las Vegas and surrounding cities of Las Vegas. So again, you can reach me at 702-302-4141. Mike, thank you again for coming on. All right. And thank you. All right. And so everybody, thank you for coming on watching Kitchen Talk. And again, we'll see you next week. Have a good day and stay safe and wear your mask.